Hey everybody, so I am back today. I'm doing a little bit of a product review on the Alpha Strike miniatures or kits that they have for Battletech by Catalyst. Now these are plastic miniatures, unlike sort of the metal ones that I have, and they're geared towards playing the Alpha Strike game, which is a bit more of a skirmish style game. It's not on the Hex board, it's on just sort of a regular tabletop wargaming mat. Or surface, and I wanted to see these because they are a nice affordable way to get Battletech miniatures, because you're getting sort of quite a bit of a discount getting them in plastic and in groups. And I have seen them painted up in some instances, and they do look nice. And so I am not only going to unbox this and show what comes in the box, but I also have in some cases one of them that's in the metal form, and I wanted to compare it to the plastic, both in size and in quality of the cast. Okay, so let's open this up. So right off the bat, what it does look like here is you've got your few miniatures, as well as you have some cards. So for the cards, there are quite a few of them. It looks like you actually get let's see here. So you're getting your actual mech card. So in this case we have the Cyclops. And it actually looks like you get more than one version is what it looks like. Like in this case there's the 11A, and then in this case it's the 10Z. I don't know a lot about the format of the cards. Like it says 34 up here and 38 up on the right. I'm assuming that's battle value, which is sort of the point value that's used in Battletech, although I don't have the Alpha Strike rules, so I can't really speak in depth about this. But these are kind of nice to actually get the cards with it for the game. As well, it looks like you get pilot names too. Pilots in some cases for these as well. Well, actually, I guess rather than it looks like another catapult. So we got more. We have two models of catapult here, and then this one says Butterbee 2, and it actually has like the Butterbee 2 pilot on the back, with some information about the abilities of the pilot and some history, which is kind of cool. And then looks like we've got some promo materials. This is also talking about the command lance, which gives you some bonuses, I guess, in the game. And then, interestingly, they have some information on the Warrior House Hertzu, which is a more of a faction card information, because this is talking about House Lao and the Capellan Confederation. And so, yeah, interesting. So it's talking about the Capellan Confederation on this card, which is quite neat. My understanding is that some of the mechs in this particular kit, in particular the Cataphract and the Raven, are prominent in House Lao. And this kit actually comes with the Cyclops, the Raven, the Catapult, and the Cataphract. So I think I said that right, the Cataphract and the Raven. If I said Catapult, that's not what I meant. And so, let's take a look at the miniatures now. So, I'll pull these out here. So, this one is the Cyclops. Battletech miniatures don't tend to have like tremendous amounts of detail. Like, they tend to be sort of boxier robot types in a lot of cases. But having said that, I would say the detail that are in these, that show sort of the panel lines and stuff, are not bad. It looks pretty good, in my opinion. Now, one of the things is they come on a hex base. Well, it comes on sort of a hex base. Now, I think I set one aside here that I could actually look at for the purposes of the review. This one, you can see this size here. It's not a perfect hex. Sort of like that. But I suppose since it fits within, it can be used just on the base that it's on. Now, if I wanted to do something with it, it would actually be sitting too high on the standard hex base. But I think it actually would work just fine. It's the right size. It would fit just in there, and actually its proportions are perfect in the hex. It just has a little bit on the front and back that's smaller. So I actually think that that should work fine. And the height of the base is exactly the same. So that actually works pretty good, in my opinion. So that's the Cyclops. Now, next we have the Raven. Actually, for a bit of detail. That's not bad. We have the Catapult. And then lastly, the Cataphract. Now I actually have one of these in metal as well, so I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison to show the two. The style of these, like in this one in particular, do look like the original sculptures and styles of the original models, so I kind of like that. If you're looking to get sort of an earlier version, they do look good. Now, I have the metal and the plastic here. As far as I can tell, these are exactly the same as far as like the model. Now, even as far as height goes, they look really the same to me. I was expecting for some reason the metal one maybe to come out a little bigger. I don't know why. But no, they made them the same scale as far as I can tell. Doing my best to size these up next to each other here, and they look the same. The plastic on camera to me shows the detail a bit better. I think I'm getting a lot of glare with the metal, but I would say they're very comparable. I'm actually quite pleased. I didn't expect them to be this comparable. And so I think they'll work really well side by side. If I ever wanted to do a bit more of a themed army, or a unit where I have more than one of the same mech that are in like a certain force, I think those will actually work really well. So yeah, hope you guys found this interesting, because I did try to find some comparison videos that actually explicitly showed some of the metal and some of the plastics from the Alpha Strike box in comparison, and couldn't find any on YouTube. So here we go, adding it to the catalog of Battletech videos. Take care, everybody.